This is one of the first TVs I would have had in my house. I remember watching like films and stuff on this. There you go, he's got all the moves. There you go, baton twirling and stuff.
I'm Cassam Looch, and I've been a film critic for 15 years.
You smell delicious, homie.
This is good from head to toe.
Yeah,
this is good.
looking good.
Now I'm stepping away from my laptop and into film industries around the globe to meet the people and see the places behind a revival in world cinema.
We should use film to unite us.
Cinema can change mindsets, it changed lives.
I'll be finding out what Hollywood has to learn from these movie-making communities and what they are doing to challenge perceptions and change expectations. Pakistan. Its film industry, like the country itself, is dwarfed by neighbouring India's Bollywood. Lahore was the home of the Pakistani film industry, which was known as Lollywood. Drenched in colour and precisely choreographed, Lollywood shares a similar look to its bigger brother. The industry then moved to the bustling southern city of Karachi, which is where you will find the country's most exciting filmmakers. It is also a city that I have a close personal bond with, thanks to my own family roots.
It's our first morning in Karachi, Pakistan. It's somewhere I've always wanted to come to. Karachi is a city of 15 million people. The country is over 200 million. It's busy, it's bustling, it's vibrant. What I want to find out though is the film scene like that? The first people I'm going to meet are the hit filmmaking duo, Nabil Qureshi and Fiza Ali. They've had 4 of the biggest films of the last few years in Pakistan, and they're all set in Karachi.
So this is a whole one combo, yeah? Puri, chana, tarkari and halwa, these 4 go together.
Right.
And that's paratha on the side.
While we tuck into breakfast, I do want to find out a bit more about Pakistani cinema.
Well, for us, it means life. I mean, we grew up watching films which came in from abroad. In the late 90s, the Indian film started coming, right? And then people started seeing scope in the cinema business and they started reinvesting into cinema. Some people like us started thinking that if Indian films are doing business and they're doing a good business, why not Pakistani films?
Is Karachi the natural place for Pakistani film to be based in?
Our first film was named Na Malum Afraad. This is a film that kind of brought in the revolution for Pakistani cinema.
When we released the film, a lot of people, they were pleased to see Karachi on the screen. So we got a small surprise for you.
Oh yeah?
We got a very nice, interesting bus and we will take you to Karachi in that.
That's the bus.
Yes.
It's very elaborately designed.
Yes. Even from the inside as well.
Oh really? Oh yeah, I want to see inside. The doors stay open though, is it?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is your air conditioner.
Yeah, this is your air conditioner. If you have to stop it, you have to come to here and bang it like twice.
Open the door and they'll stop the car.
Right, we're getting off, so double tap.
Like that. I have shot 2 of my films outside on the road to just show this church. It is very important to show different ethnicity because a lot of people think that Pakistan is only about like Muslims living in.
This is the wall of Karachi. They have painted Urdu alphabets on all these walls. This is the most famous market here and you can buy all your best food, vegetables, spices, you name it.
There's a great view. You can just go up those stairs to a view of Empress Market that no one gets to see.
Yeah, and there's a reason why no one gets to see it, because you're not supposed to go up there. I mean, I can get up there. It would be interesting to see who can follow me up there, but come, let's go. No one else is doing it. Why is everyone looking though? This is a very exclusive view because we've come up to the top of this clock tower in the middle of Empress Market. Oh my God, that's really close. There's eagles flying above us. We've noticed them quite a lot as we've been here. We've just taken a break from the tour of Karachi that we've been doing with Nabil and Fiza, and now I'm going to check out some more of the city. I'm going to get on the bus in a minute. On the bus, you get it? On the bus. This is pretty unique, huh? Don't go anywhere. Stay there. It's day 2. We've come to Eastern Studios, which is in the industrial part of Karachi. One of the guys who's been here for decades, and he was telling me about the heyday of this studio, when it was the biggest, most popular place for film settings and film locations. So I'm really excited to go in. All right, someone's going to cut this to me doing it, all right? But all right, I might need some help with this. Here we go. All right, this man can help me out. Take that one. So we need more. So we have to pull this one here. We've botched it, mate. You've broken the studio. All these people have turned up from nowhere. I don't know where they've all come from. Oh, mate. Oh, here we go. Come on this side. We're going to open this one now. And after all that, let's have a look at this. So this is the Eastern Studio. This is where all the film production in Pakistan was happening. This is where the hub was. Peaked between the 50s and the 70s. And then it moved to Lahore for a period. Not that long a period, because it came back here in the 80s, but it was in that period that the term Lollywood came about, which is what we now know as the Pakistani film industry. This studio itself is used sporadically, as we saw opening the doors. It's not in regular use, but it's a nice, massive space, I'll be honest with you. It's one of the biggest studios in Asia. If you think about all the big films made in Bollywood and so on, this is still one of the biggest studio spaces around. You know what, while I'm here, I'm going to check out the sound studio because it makes sense. Pakistani films were famous for their sound and music and the musicians and stuff, and let's find out where they did all their work. Ooh. Here we are. You can imagine like hundreds of musicians in this space just working away. The projections would have been up there. They had hundreds of people here. So you can probably imagine live recordings as well being done in here. And that's one of my earliest memories of film. Like, my parents would love watching Bollywood films, and I kind of shied away from it. I didn't my introduction to film was Hollywood, so I'd always hear the music before I'd seen the films. It's not this one, it's the next one. Here we go. Oh no, there was the other one there, the proper one. I thought we were coming to an old studio, so there wouldn't be much here. It was kind of empty, but just around the corner, we spoke to someone and they've showed us the biggest prop warehouse in Pakistan. So what they would do is hand draw and hand paint a lot of these posters. So that's that's an old projector there. And you know, when you go back from holidays back in the day, you would put it on that. You wouldn't have it on a PC. You wouldn't have all these digital photos. You'd have physical ones.
I don't remember that.
What do you mean you don't remember that? Kids, little Scandinavia bit there. I wish I could learn more about Scandinavia, you know. Traditional weaponry here used. I remember this from my days as an extra. I used stuff like this on Prince of Persia. So I had to stand there like that and then just do that. So there you go, that's how you would stand it. The danda, you smack someone with that basically. Well, production have insisted that I do something a bit more hands-on. I can already hear it. We're going into a studio. I'm assuming there's going to be some dancing and some music going on. I know what you're trying to do, by the way, but it's not going to happen. But we get to see what the whole music and dancing situation is like.
Wahab Shah is one of Pakistan's top choreographers. He's worked on numerous films, creating the mesmerizing dance sequences you see on screen.
Are you ready? Come on, man. Let's get you in the house. So you just create these two fists.
All right.
Got it?
I can do that.
1 and 2, 3 and 4. So it's a 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
I literally feel like the most English person in this room right now. So.
Our region here is very colorful. It's very vibrant. People dance, people love singing. So people generally enjoy joyful, colorful things.
Let's go! Cool, 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 oh my hearty, do something hearty, shawty.
Hit and hit, window wash, hit and hit, window wash, point, point, circle, finish. Qasim, you look boring, man. You need to change. You need to get into some costume. You need to get into dazzle.
So I'm looking for something quite different. Gold. I can hear gold. I like gold. Golden is the one for me.
So how about we try this?
Yeah, let's try this.
You're good? You're good?
I like this. Look at that. Proper threads.
5, 6, 7, go! 1, 2, window wash, hit, hit, window wash, hit, hit. 5.
After impressing Wahab and his troops with my moves, I'm off to meet Sanam Saeed, the popular Pakistani actress who's best known for her recent hit, Cake.
Entertainment, entertainment, and entertainment.
I know we don't use the term Lollywood, or it's not one that is relevant now.
Although there's Hollywood, Bollywood, and I don't know what we are.
Yeah. But is there a difference for you, noticeable difference between Bollywood and Pakistani cinema?
Well, look, Bollywood is the hugest, largest film industry. We speak the same language. We've got the same skin color. So there is a lot of comparison, but then there are also some amazing independent films like Cake. I can't believe an anda pheka kisi ke ghar. I think we're more progressive now, more independent, and how women particularly are portrayed has evolved. And this new wave of cinema was really, really needed and important because it's kind of put Pakistan on the map.
Yeah, and I spoke to a lot of people here. Yeah, they mentioned Kate. They spoke about the way it was shot, the way it was lit, the way the different scenes reflected different emotions.
So, yeah, that's the thing here. With Bollywood influence heavily in our films, they're really glossy and the girls are really decked out. And people in Pakistan needed to see a film like that and be like, look, cinema isn't just being entertained and thumkas and like lehenga cholis and like bright colors. It's storytelling. Cinema can change mindsets. It changed lives.
For you, Karachi, what's so great about Karachi?
It's just a dirty, grungy, bustling, energetic, fun city by the sea.
We've had a look at the film industry here. We've spoken to some amazing people. The one thing I wanted to do was ride a buggy, and I'm doing that right now. Watch out for that bike, bro.
This side going straight.
We went to Eastern Studios, which used to be one of the biggest film studios in Pakistan, and we've seen the importance of cinema to Pakistan as well. It presents a side of Karachi as a city and also of Pakistan in general that we don't get to see in Hollywood in the films, because the examples that we see are all of people on the extreme sides and on the fringes. But real Pakistanis, the people of the society here, they love seeing themselves on screen. As we've been talking about the film scene here, and Karachi as well is changing really, really quickly. There's areas before, there used to be no-go areas that are rapidly evolving. Lyari is one of those places. I'm going to go and speak to a director who's working in that area. He's bringing it to the screen. It's another part of Pakistan that we don't usually get to see, but we're going to see it firsthand. One area I didn't know anything about was Lyari. It's part of the revival.
Lyari is the heart of Karachi. People are passionate about everything.